this is not the end of the game, the Trump video and all that has flowed from it. What do you mean by that, and how can you be certain?
Well, nobody can be certain. Okay. It could make a pivotal difference in the campaign. History record that, but there's a movement out there. People are not happy with their government. The government, in my opinion, has not served them well. I think the people are right about that. Donald Trump is speaking for them. He's bringing in Democrats, union members that we haven't gotten in the Republican vote before. He's brought in, actually looks like will be more African Americans voting for him than voting for Romney. So this is a movement that's pretty big, and I don't know that his flaws in this video are the kind of things that will change people's minds. But certainly the Democrats remain loyal to Bill Clinton in the face of much more serious charges.
When you talk about a movement, do you believe it's so resilient that questions of character that used to disable other potential presidential nominees won't apply to Donald Trump? That his character doesn't matter?
Well, nobody's character is perfect. This is a wrong thing. I do not like this kind of talk, and I don't think most Americans do. But he operates in a world of media and beauty pageants and that kind of thing. So I would just say to you, the people are more concerned about Hillary Clinton admitting in a private speech, speaking to millionaire bankers, that I tell you the truth, but I tell the American people something different. That's what Donald Trump is run on through his whole campaign. Washington spins, they tell you things and they don't deliver. They're not honest with you. And I'm going to defend our interests. We're going to fix immigration. We're going to fix trade. Hillary Clinton said, I'm for open borders in that secret meeting with these rich peers. That's unacceptable. That's a radical position. Also said she's for a universal trade agreement like they have in the European Union, the Western Hemisphere, and we're not ready for that.
And in this context, would you argue, as I believe I hear you are, that that is more revealing about Hillary Clinton's core character you saw 11 years ago from Donald Trump?
It's more revealing about the things that people care about. That's what I'm saying. I think that issue has legs. That issue could be real up to the election day. How much more can you say about this? You either have to make up your mind. Is this disqualifying his tape recording statements 11 years ago or not? And so American people will decide this election. I don't think the politicians' endorsements are what is going to make the difference.
Well, you mentioned endorsements. What would you say if this conversation were going on in your own Republican Senate cloakroom and you came across people who 24 to 48 hours ago were with but are not anymore? Kelly Ayotte, Rob Portman, Mike Crapo, John Thune, who's not up for re-election and is sometimes thought of as kind of a stand-in for where your majority leader, Mitch McConnell, is either thinking about going or wants to go. And he said Trump should get out.
Well, people have to make up their own mind about that. But what I'm saying,
but I mean, these are your colleagues, people who have political experience.
But I would say to them,
theoretically, the Republican Party.
I would say to them, you make up your own mind. You're an honest person, make your own judgment. If you want to talk about that, fine. But I would also say, remember that this got more votes in the Republican primary than any candidate in history. He's bringing in new people to our party. Is this the kind of thing that would disqualify him from being president? Do you want somebody who will defend religious values, will appoint justices to the court that would defend religious values, who's pro-life, who's for less taxes, less regulation, less government, who have a foreign policy that's more realistic than the policies we've been carrying out that have less disasters throughout the Middle East. So I think those things are far more important. I would urge my